Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steven from the BS Show, and let's do a highlight quick hitter of UFC 239. Some of the best moments. We got some up-and-comers, some GOATs just more solidifying their GOAT status, but starting off in the preliminary, on the preliminary card, the undercard, Song Yong Dong. So I was hearing whispers about this kid leading up to this fight. I've never seen him fight before, but he trains at Alpha Male, soon to be Alpha in Sacramento with Uriah Faber. And that gym will not die because it keeps producing studs. Even when studs leave the gym, it produces new ones. So yeah, that's a sign of a healthy gym. Yeah, those whispers did not disappoint because he made short work of Perez and he looked good doing it. I'm a huge fan of this kid and I've only seen him fight once. I could tell like he might be a potential champion one day. We'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on him, but definitely keep your eye on Song Yong Dong. If I'm saying that right, I don't know. But keep an eye on him because, yeah, he looks like he's going to be amazing in the future. Another up-and-comer on the undercard or the preliminary main event card was Gilbert Melendez versus Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen trains under Frost in Canada. And, yeah, this kid looked really good, too. This kid looked sharp. He had good wrestling. I mean, Gilbert Melendez, a legend of the sport, just didn't know what to do with the kid. And then moving on to Michael Chiesa versus Diego Sanchez. Sorry if I'm skipping some fights. I'm just doing the ones that stuck out to me. So Michael Chiesa versus Diego Sanchez. At this point, I kind of realized that Diego Sanchez is... I just don't think he's adapting fast enough for the sport. And I know he says he's found the fountain of youth. But... it's Diego Sanchez. Michael Chiesa moving up in weight for this fight, and you could tell. Like, I don't know how he cut that much weight because he looked good at this weight. He was sharp. He just outpowered Diego Sanchez, out-wrestled him, out-grappled him, and made easy work of Diego, getting a decision victory. Then Blachowicz, I'm probably saying that wrong, versus Luke Rockhold. So in the weigh-ins, I thought Luke Rockhold looked huge. He looked so much bigger than he usually looks. So I don't know if he was cutting too much weight. I was kind of concerned about that. But I was hoping that not cutting as much water from his brain, hopefully that would help with his chin. But as we saw, it didn't. So, and Dana White in the post-fight saying that Luke should retire. I like Luke. I know he's a cocky little shit, but I don't know if I want to see him retire. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you want to see Luke retire? That'll be kind of disappointing to me, but I get it. The guy's beat up. He's been fighting for a long time. Strikeforce champion of the UFC. He's had a great career. So if he's going to retire, it's not like he didn't do anything of this sport. The guy will be remembered in high regards and for asking a girl if she wants to spit or swallow.
You'd rather swallow or spit, girl?
What? That's inappropriate.
All right. On to the fastest knockout in UFC history. George Masvidal versus Ben Askren. Ben Askren was talking so much shit leading up to the fight. And all the MMA community and fans of the sport were talking so much shit to me in the comment section when I said Ben Askren is just not UFC caliber in my eyes. But I started drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit after seeing the weird win over Robbie Lawler in his first fight. It was like, I don't know, did Robbie go out? I still don't know to this day if Robbie went out there, but all I know is Ben was getting his butt whooped in that first few minutes of that fight. But Ben Askren talked a lot of smack, and you know what? In the UFC and MMA, it's a sport where you got to be willing to eat humble pie if you're going to talk smack. And Ben ate the whole buffet of humble pie like Jorge Masvidal said. I mean, he really, really gave it to Ben Askren, knocking him out, giving him two big old punches at the end. Some people thought that he was doing too much showboating at the end and everything. But you know what? Like he said in his post-fight conference, why is it okay to talk smack before a fight, but it's not okay to talk smack after a fight? I understand that Ben Askren was knocked out, but he did talk a lot of smack, and you know what? He even said today on Ariel Hani's show, he deserved it. He deserved the extra punches, all the extra stuff after, the theatrics, you know. He deserved it. And I'm glad he could admit it because, if you're willing to talk shit, this is a brutal sport and you're going to get hurt. But yeah, and we'll see Ben Askren back. I don't know how well he's going to do moving on in the UFC because I feel like that division has a lot of killers. But we'll just have to wait and find out. And as for Masvidal, I'm thinking a title shot's probably somewhere near in his future, or he's going to have to face off versus his buddy Colby Covington.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Yeah. And then on to the co-main event, we had Holly Holmes versus Amanda Nunes. I kind of felt like Holly Holmes had a real shot of winning some rounds in this fight. She has slick boxing, and I didn't see Amanda Nunes using her takedown or ground game on Holly Holmes. I thought the fight would be standing up the whole time as it was. But you know what? Amanda Nunes she proved again why she's the best pound for pound female fighter. It's because she has that strength, she has power, she's slick everywhere she goes, and she caught Holly Holm. She noticed a tendency in Holly Holm. She noticed Holly Holm. She picks up her leg, kind of a nervous tendency, I guess. And Amanda Nunes took advantage of it. She kicked her in the head, knocked her out, and that's that. Good on Amanda Nunes. But after the fight, Dana White was saying that he would like to see Holly Holmes retire. She's 37, you know, and I don't quite disagree with him. Holly Holmes has been around for a long time. She's a great fighter. She's fought the who's who. She's proved herself coming from boxing, being a boxing champion, all the way to the UFC, becoming UFC champion. But you know what? She's 37 years old. She's getting up there. She's getting older. And she doesn't have nothing else to prove. She doesn't want to spend the second half of her life hurting and with a slow brain because she's stuck into MMA for too long. So yeah, that's what I think about that. But let me know what you guys think about Holly Holmes retiring in the comments below. And yeah, let's talk about the main event, Jon Jones versus Santos. Wow, what a fight, guys. Much closer than I would have expected. I thought Jon Jones was just going to pick Thiago Santos apart, but that was not the case at all. Thiago Santos gave Jon Jones a hell of a time, beating up his leg with the leg kicks. Jon Jones does have some chicken legs, and we haven't seen many people beat up his legs like that, and it seemed to be working. So I'm looking forward to seeing that game plan implemented in the future some more. But all those leg kicks, eventually, I don't know if he already had a hurt knee going into the fight or if those leg kicks actually backfired and hurt Santos' own knee. But yeah, that ended up being his downfall. His mobility was down. He was stumbling all over it, and it was the beginning of the end. Jon Jones has picked him apart at that point. Jon Jones in the post-fight said he didn't know Thiago Santos' knee was hurt, but from the looks at it in the fight, he was certainly targeting the knee once he noticed that he was stumbling around the cage and falling down every now and again. I don't know how Jon Jones wouldn't have noticed that Thiago Santos' knee was hurt, but that's what he said in his post-fight. I'm pretty sure that Jon Jones knew that Santos' knee was hurt, though, because Jon Jones is like a shark. When he smells blood, he's going to attack. And once Thiago Santos started stumbling around on that knee, Jon Jones attacked the knee. So, yeah. And did anybody else find it odd that Jon Jones didn't pop this time, and he fought similar to when he last didn't pop? If that sentence made any sense. Probably not, because I'm a mush-mouth idiot. But yeah, he had a similar performance as when he fought OSP. Nothing over the top, nothing too flashy, just playing it safe. But that just might be coincidence, you know. Jon Jones knew that Thiago Santos had one chance to beat him, and that was knocking him out. So maybe he did just play it safe. The same with OSP. Yeah, very interesting. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below about Dana White's thoughts on Luke Rockhold and Holly Holm retiring. And yeah, what do you think about Jon Jones's performance? Do you think that Santos won that split decision like many others think? Or do you think Jon Jones clearly won like, of course, Dana White thinks? Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm sorry for the rugged, barely edited video, but I've been really busy. So hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.